Haley, and today I'm going to be giving you guys a new rabbit room tour. So some of you guys might recognize this room as it was where Sterling used to live when I lived at my parents' house, and the bunnies are now back at my parents' house just because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling and I want the bunnies to have someone with them like at all times, so my parents or my dad or my grandparents can keep an eye on them and feed them twice a day and give them medications and stuff. So just because I'm going to be doing a lot of traveling, I would like them somewhere where someone can keep an eye on them. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of give you a room tour. I'll sort of do like cage tours as well, but it's just kind of like an overview. So starting right over here, we have Ebony's cage. This cage is exactly the same as Ebony's previous cage tour, which I will link in the iCard up above. So if you guys want to go ahead and watch that. Basically, it's the same setup. There's different fleece. I also moved this little house thing up on top. And on the bottom there, I do have a cage liner that I made. It's one of my really old ones, so I make them differently now. And then I have 2 litter boxes under there, a corner litter box, and then she has one of these NIC Heidi Hut things, and her water dish, and a veggie plate, and she likes to eat her veggies throughout the day, so she's nibbled on most of it, but she still's got a couple of pieces left. And so that's her cage. She's got the 2x5 condo with the pen. It's a 4x6 foot pen basically coming out of her cage, and that's what she has. Then coming over here, we just have a fireplace, which obviously I blocked off so they don't have access to that. And then this is Mocha and Lulu's pen. This pen is approximately 6 feet wide by 9 or 10 feet long. It's kind of like not perfectly shaped, so it's kind of hard to estimate it, but I have a 4-foot X pen over here. We had to order 3 new X pens because I only owned 2, and since all the bunnies are going to be in X pens, I had to order some new ones. So I ordered some 4-foot ones because Sterling can jump over 3 feet, which is how tall these are, but Mocha and Lulu and Ebony can't jump over that height, so they're fine. And so yeah, this is their pen. I've got the puzzle mat floor underneath, and then I've got a sheet on top. Here's a 2x4 cage liner with a water dish, veggie plate, a little toy Heidi house, and then they have an NIC Heidi house. I hate how this looks because of like the extra little grid on top, but I have to make it that way because Mocha will jump on top otherwise, and because he's so unstable, he could possibly fall off, so I don't allow him to jump on anything because of that. So over here we have a Snuggle-Bun bed in this corner. I'm not sure if they really use this corner, so I might have to move this like into the house because they really like sleeping in there. So you can kind of see them inside of there. I have a little cage liner mat that someone gave me at Bun Fest last year. And then over here we do have the big hay box with the 2 litter boxes, and then I have a wall there. So that's basically Mocha and Lulu's pen. So there really isn't that much exciting in here. They basically sleep all day, so their pen's kind of basic, but I do have some baby chains here because Lulu is a cage bar chewer. So she hasn't chewed the cage bars yet, but I put these here to like, hopefully she would chew on these before the cage bar. And their door, they have a door in these X pens, so you just kind of unlatch it like that. But their door had to be inside out because of the way the pen was. Otherwise the door would have been in that corner and it wouldn't have been accessible. So it's basically on the other side. This is the front of the door over here, but that's okay. So then over here we have a big trash can where I can throw things away, and then this is kind of where we store stuff. We do have the outside right there, and it's kind of focusing. But so this door is kind of blocked off currently, but we have their big hay bin, which I showed how I do my hay routine, and I'll put that in the iCard above as well. But yeah, this is basically some hay that I have. I have some extra NIC grids. Then this is totally not organized. Actually, most of this stuff isn't even mine. Actually, I shouldn't say that. A lot of this is mine. but some of this is like, I don't know, this was here when I came. So this is a little thing from Belle's cage that she came in. This is some stuff that came with the X-Pens. It's stakes to go into the ground because they're made for dogs. So this thing can come open. I have nothing on these shelves, and this is their emergency kit. I know it's very messy, but basically I just threw all their stuff into here. But it really doesn't need to be organized because they're not gonna be here that long. So I have their brushes and nail clippers in here as well, and all their emergency kit stuff. Well, mainly, I have some stuff in the fridge and the freezer, like the critical care and other medications, so that's basically in there. I have some ceramic tiles. That's a dish that Belle's previous owners gave me, but I've never used it, and it's still dirty from when she came here, so I don't even know why it's here. And then here's where I keep their hay bin. This is where I fill up hay and fill the hay up daily, and this is their cleaning mixture and paper towel. So, oh, this is Mocha's medicine. I just kind of keep it up here, the Medicam and his pills. And there's Sterling. So this is their pen. Let me get an overview for you. So Sterling and Belle have the biggest pen, basically just because Sterling is so young and he's super active. Belle's semi-active as well, but she is older. She's like 9, so she is a little bit less active than Sterling. But their pen is 14 feet long by 8 feet wide. So it is very, very large, and they seem to like it. So Sterling always follows me when I come downstairs. And so I'm just gonna open up their pen and give you a little bit of a tour. So right when you come into the door, we have this board. I didn't always have this board here, but the fleece wasn't long enough to cover the puzzle mats, because I have puzzle mats down because this is cement floor. So Sterling really wants to get out. So basically there's that far corner. I have this board with their water dish on it. Then I have a Snuggle-Bun bed. This is because Sterling, you probably saw, I have a little clip of him sitting in this. He loves to sleep like right on the edge of the X-Pen, but since I put this board here, I just kind of stuck the Snuggle-Bun there to see if he would sleep in there. But he was like squeezing himself between the X-Pen and the edge of the mats because it was kind of like a divot like the Snuggle-Bun creates. So I basically think he just wanted one of these beds. So I put that in there. And the fleece definitely doesn't match, but it's basically what would fit on the bottom. So over here we have a little willow basket that they have shredded to pieces. I basically put this in here like 2 days ago and it's already ruined. And I have a ceramic tile in that corner because they were digging the fleece up. And their veggie plate is over here. Then I have their Ikea bed, which is super adorable. Sterling and Belle will both sleep in there together at night. It is the most adorable thing ever. I should get a picture of it. Hi, what do you want? So I just have a pile of toys over here, which is just the back wall of their pen. And my parents put, well, my dad put I think it's a 1 by 6 inch board all around the room wherever the bunnies had access so that they didn't chew the trim. So they would just chew the plain pine board instead of their finished trim. So it's much safer for the bunnies and it's safer for your house. So that's a good bunny proofing tip if you guys want to save your trim on your houses. So anyways, trim is the same as a baseboard. Sorry, I kind of use the word trim. But yeah, they are super cute in their Ikea bed. They love it. There's some toys. There's a little house that they've literally destroyed. Then over here is kind of the fun area. This is the back corner, and I have quite a few things going on here. I've got their Rubbermaid container, which has a cutout, and they love that Heidi house. Then I have this where they can jump on top of there and then jump up on top of here. Belle doesn't know how to do it, but Sterling does it sometimes. He likes to sit up here. Underneath is a dog crate, and that's where Belle is sleeping. And I have a memory foam mat underneath the fleece. When they go inside of here, there is a little hole right here for them to jump into the other cage. So on top of the cage, I do have some little rugs so that their paws don't go through the wire, so they can jump like onto here and onto here. Again, only Sterling uses it. But underneath here we have their litter box. So this is a really good idea for those of you who have little store-bought cages that you had bought for your bunnies and you found out they were too small. So because all store-bought cages are too small for bunnies, it's a really good idea to just turn them into giant litter boxes, which is super cool. And honestly, I've found that my bunnies have had a lot less accidents with this large litter box, which is super nice. So this cage is like probably 1.5 feet by 3 feet. So it makes a perfect large litter box, and then I just have a hay rack in there. And sometimes I take this top off and just use it as a plain litter box, but yeah, this is the cage that Belle came in, and she used to live in this, but now it's just their litter box. So coming to the right of the cage, this is the back of the wall. We have a bathroom there, but this is just a bunch of other bunny stuff that I have. I have some hay from my old hay bale. I don't like this hay as much, which is why it's just kind of sitting there as extra. This is where their clean fleece goes, but I don't really have a bunch of clean fleece. This is actually clean. Can stick that in there. I left most of my blankets back at my house, so I really am limited on how much bedding I have. This is some toys and some treats, so I just have this big tunnel, which I had in Sterling and Belle's cage last week. We have some oxbow hay. This is Belle's adoption paper that her previous owners got when they adopted her. This is a thing of toys, which I forgot I brought this with. I should put some toys in Ebony and Mocha and Lulu's cage, but this is some Botanical Hay, which is what I've been using with Ebony because she recently had stasis and she loves this hay. So I have zip ties. Oh, that's the adoption thing. I've got broom and dustpan, and this is where the dirty fleece goes. Then we have extra litter boxes and litter, which I need to go get more. I have more in my garage at home. Then I have some hay pellets and some dried strawberries. So freeze-dried strawberries, you can get these at, I got this at Aldi's, but Walmart has some as well. Basically, if it's freeze-dried or dried, it is safe if there's nothing else added. So let's see if this will focus. So ingredients just say strawberries, so completely safe for bunnies if there's no other ingredients besides strawberries. So yep, now they're going crazy because I had the treats out. Oh, there's Lulu, there's Ebony, they're all going crazy. You guys want treats? So I'm just gonna give them some treats now because otherwise that's torture. Listening to bags and not getting treats. Here you go. Let's see if Ebony wants one. Hi, baby. It's okay. Good girl. Yeah, she's doing much better. She actually did Binkies the other day. It was super cute. She's never really been a bunny to Binky. There's Lulu. Hi. And then Mocha is in his hidey house because he's deaf and he doesn't see well either. So because of that, he never knows when treats are coming unless Lulu alerts him, which she normally does, but she didn't this time. Lulu, go tell Mocha there's treats. Go tell him. There we go. Hi, buddy. You want some treats? Mocha, I can't reach you. Here you go. I'm like leaning over this X pen and it's really hard to reach him. So that's basically it for this room tour. I hope you all enjoyed the bunny's new temporary bunny room, and I will see you guys very soon on a new video.